another current event thing that happened. We all were talking about this yesterday. Tina Turner passed. I believe she was 83 years old.
Talk show, where we're kicking it and having fun on inspirational radio. We're the talk show, kicking it and having fun. So turn your radio up.
Beautiful lady. Like,
yep.
I think this is one of the later pictures of her. Like,
it is.
I didn't even know she was sick. But they said she was
sick for a little while.
Yeah. Y'all had any more details on that? Like, what was she sick with, or?
These people just go off quietly and die, man. That's cold-blooded, man. Everybody did. Everybody did.
He said everybody just went off and just wheezed on out.
Shoot.
Yeah, but I didn't look at whatever it was. But I saw a documentary, a special where she wasn't feeling good. Oprah was in the documentary, her husband, and they were talking about how long she had been battling. But she was tough. Like she fought, a good while before.
Keep our eyes on Jamie Foxx while we're talking, though.
Yeah, how is he?
Man, they saying he getting better, but it's like the reports is up and down. It's like 1 minute getting better, 1 minute they round and praying. I'm like, oh Lord.
We see him come out.
Right, and that's what I kind of been waiting on, because what I've seen people do, though, they're releasing like old videos or snipping, videos of him saying he all right, but it's actually an old video, or
I got you.
Definitely, prayers go out to Jamie. I know he talks a lot about God, too. And I know some people would question his lifestyle and some of his life choices, but Son, you said this, I believe last week too, about, we don't get in heaven just based off of what we do or don't do. It's definitely a belief and a faith, but, I can tell you that I see some roots in him, when it comes to God and how he lives his life. And he definitely has a purpose. He's an influencer, been influencing a generation for a while, so.
It's true.
But definitely prayers go out to him. And, again, to be honest with you, I went to a funeral on Friday. Real close friend of mine, passed, Deacon Thor, actually, went to church with me or went through Deacon's class with me at the Potter's House. Young man, really, really thriving. So, Dion, you said something earlier, man. It's definitely, a season where we've lost some heavy hitters. He was the comedian in our group, like in our Deacon's group. He comedian / singer. Like he kept us laughing and could break out into a worship anytime. So definitely shout out to him and his family. But Ja. Just going back to his situation, definitely prayers with him. Tina Turner, she's a couple of decades, I would say, she's affected, the culture and the world we live in.
54, Jesus.
So, definitely some prayers out there for the families, prayers for the people that are left behind. And, what I will say about, all the people that we're talking about, they've left, or they're leaving a influence. They're leaving an impression on the world around them, the fact that we are talking about Tina Turner. And I've seen a couple of, of course we've seen the Angela Bassett movie, about her. And like you said, there's a documentary that's recently been released for as well, right? People don't do that for people who don't have an impact on society, And I do know, and I don't know if she still practiced, was it, what religion was that?
I think she was Buddhist in her younger years. I'm not sure how it turned out. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So not sure, where she ended up with that. But definitely someone walking in, probably a purpose and definitely what God designed it for, like singing and entertaining and
Definitely.
really, bringing some light and joy to people. Is something that we will always remember her by. So, one of the things I wanted to do this week, right? As I mentioned earlier, we've been really talking through a lot of, relationship with God, relationship with each other. And so a video popped up in my feed. It's from the Jubilee people. And I'll definitely put a link in the description so you can go to their page and actually see, the full videos and their content. But this group actually takes a certain sect or a certain group of people, and then they ask them questions to see if they respond or act or feel the same way about it. And so I came across one where they had a room full of Christians. And they were asking them certain questions and certain things just to see how they feel about it. And so, some of what they were saying, some of how they were discussing some of these things.